Have you ever told anybody your plans and immediately right after you felt like unmotivated, drained? Like it's like you already did the work, but you didn't. You haven't even started yet, and now all of a sudden you just don't feel motivated. You feel drained, like you don't want to do it. Sometimes things just start going kind of left for you. This is why you keep your business to yourself and you just keep things private. And it's not like it's a secret. It's just like, if it's not your business, if it's not affecting you, is it really a secret or are you just keeping it private? Why am I sitting so close? The four things you need to keep private is your moves, your love life, your money and your wins, and your healing, self-evolution, self-care, self-love journey. Do not tell anybody of any of these four things. Number one, your next move or any moves you're making, whether it's intentional or not. Like sometimes people can like emit their negative feelings or emotions or their failures onto you, and that can, like on a spiritual realm, kind of hinder or stop or just cause some type of chaos with what you plan to do or your future goals, whatever your future goals are. So your next move, definitely keep it to yourself. Don't feel any pressure like, oh my god, I feel like I'm keeping this secret. Oh my god, I feel bad for not telling. Like, bro, until you're ready to tell people, or if you're like me and if it comes up in conversation, you just, yeah, oh yeah, I graduated, or yeah, I went to school for this, or yeah, I'm seeing this person, or yeah, I just bought this thing. Yeah, don't tell people until you feel comfortable, or until like it comes up in conversation. Number two, your relationship. When you start seeing somebody, first of all, when you start seeing somebody, you need to vet them before you even like introduce them to your family and friends, number one. And number two, even after the honeymoon phase is over, you guys have dated, gotten to know each other, still, like whether the relationship is healthy or not, still don't tell. The relationship should be healthy, but still don't tell anybody. Like keep that to yourself, because sometimes when you, especially again, when you're starting to date somebody in this new phase of your life, and you have a new love in your life, some people, you tell them, and then all of a sudden you and your man start having arguments. You and your girl start getting into fights. You and your girl, or your man, your partner, start bumping heads when before you weren't doing that. That's happened to me. Whereas like when my relationship was under wraps, nobody knew anything, me and my man were doing great. Fights were very minimal, um, barely bumping heads. There was no chaos in our relationship. And the minute I told people, the whole shit and like everything switched. So I think it's very important to, like, when you start dating somebody, keep it to yourself until you feel comfortable telling people. Or like if you do want to tell people, make sure you, like, it's somebody who isn't gonna root for your relationship to end, or they're not malicious, they don't have any bad intentions. Like, just ensure that this person is solid. If you are going to tell people, I think you should tell people about your relationship, but just make sure it's a solid person you can trust. If you can't trust them, then keep it to yourself. Number three, your wins. Listen, this is something I've realized about myself in the last few years. Some people don't know how to celebrate you. They don't know how to celebrate. Like, you need to identify the people who know how to celebrate you versus the ones, and want to celebrate you and love celebrating you, versus the ones who just don't, and act like them celebrating you is a chore or threat or something. Okay, you got to identify these people, because these are the people you cannot tell your wins to, because they're not rooting for you. They don't want, and it's like they don't want to celebrate you. If you're a girl, if you're a woman, you know that the quickest way to identify whether your friends like you is have a birthday party. Do something for your birthday and see how your friends act on your birthday. How your friends act on your birthdays tells you everything about your friendship with that person. And how people celebrate you and pour into you on special moments and special occasions, because that's very small. Like your birthday, like it's a big thing, but it's a very small, like, way to identify who generally is here for you, who generally cares about you, who's generally rooting for you. And that would be an indication onto who's rooting for you, who cares about you, who generally wants to see you win, you know. And if they find out through somebody else and they feel mad, who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? It's like, dude, you ain't even rooting for me, so why do you need to know this information? You know what I mean? So yeah, keep your wins to yourself. Number 4, protect your self-care, healing, self-evolution, self-improvement journey. I think those things, like when you're in a new phase of your life, or maybe you're going through a hard time, like whether you're going through something good or bad, and you feel like, you know, maybe I should keep this whole thing to myself, you tend to grow quicker when you do it quietly. You know, you don't owe anybody a reason as to why you're disappearing. Again, just because I'm being private does not mean I'm hiding something. Also, you're not entitled to my privacy. Like if I'm doing something privately, it doesn't concern you. If it doesn't affect you, it does not concern you. If you're going through some type of healing, self-evolution journey, don't feel any pressure to explain to people why you disappeared or what you're doing, and that you're going through like a self-evolution healing journey. You don't owe people an explanation. And when you start doing all these things, this is what happens. Number 1, you stop second guessing yourself. Number 2, you start trusting your gut and your intuition more. Number 3, your circle is probably going to get a lot smaller. You might have like 1 or 2 friends once you start keeping your business to yourself because people are nosy. Number 4, your opportunities will start flowing in easier and quicker and effortlessly because you're not leaking information, and people cannot tarnish or put bad energy or vibes onto what they don't know. And number 5, you feel like you own your own life. You feel like your life is yours. You're owning your own energy, your own vibe, just your whole existence. But yeah, all in all, just remember, privacy is not you being secretive, and you don't owe anybody an explanation as to whatever is going on in your life. You know, do you, do what makes you happy, and live your life. But yeah, that is all for today. So if you're leveling up, you have to move like your future depends on it, because it does. So protect your peace, protect your business, protect your plans, protect your progress. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, and don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.